wickedness day. Once they get into power, now when the time for gain, now in their brain, then we type one man will change. In the name of change, why? Change, change, change. They combine those with change. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. If they say make you vote for them, make you look well, well. If they say make you vote for them, make you shine your eyes, oh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my people. How are you there today? I say hi to you, every one of you, for wherever you're watching me from. I'm still your man, Mr. Opinion. I thank you all for joining me today. For those of you that's watching me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, thank you so much. Like we always say, we are back to live program today to talk about our country. Like I always mention it, our Nigerian LLC. Let's just talk about what just happened, what's going on. Let's share our own opinion. Whenever we share the opinion, that doesn't make it a fact. But at the same time, because it's our own opinion, we have rights to it. So because of this, I greet every one of you that joining me today. For those of you that want to join live, you can just send me a message. I'm going to send you the invitation. For those of you that just want to call in, you have the WhatsApp number there. You can call the WhatsApp. And then you can share your own opinion live on the program. Like we always said, we respect each other. We respect each other's opinion. It doesn't matter if you like what we share or you don't like it. Your opinion don't necessarily to align with my own opinion. But probably we might meet in a common ground. We have a little bit of video that we need to talk about today. Well, before then, let's just enjoy the music a little bit from the Peter Band. I give credit to the Peter Band for that music. It talk about our politician in Nigerian LLC, how they've been doing. And it let us understand that everything they say is nothing but a lie. I always said it. Everything that come out of their mouths, never trust them, never believe them. It's nothing but a lie because they are all the same thing. They're not different. They are all stakeholder. You know, they are all just a band of trustees in this Nigerian LLC. That is why when they tell you something and you believe them, you on your own. Let's just enjoy the music and I'll be right back.
Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. Inside their mouth, truth to know day. Inside their eyes, corruption day. Inside their heart, wickedness day. Once they get into power, now when the time for gain, now in their brain, then we type one man will change. In the name of change, why? Change, change, change. They combine those with change. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. say make you vote for them, make you look well, well. Yeah, bye. Then say make you vote for them, make you shine your eyes, oh. Then promise us water, we don't see. Up to you too.
They promise us water, electricity. We never see any one of them. And we still believe them. The new one that just happened is about the subsidy. Guess what? This same group of people came 8 years ago or 9 years ago during the Jonathan administration, said a subsidy is a scam. They come with a bunch of propaganda and every one of us listen to them. They lie to us, they say the subsidy is a scam. They go and protest, they go on the road, they block the road, they protest. Nobody stopped them not to protest. But guess what? That the same subsidy they tell us is a scam. Today, this same group of people still using that subsidy. But suddenly, the new president, the new administrative just come in and tell us the subsidy is over. There is a question I need to ask you about that subsidy that I want you to ask yourself. But before I ask that question, before we think about that question, I want you to listen to them in 2014 when they are protesting against the Jonathan about this subsidy. Listen to what they said just to understand that these people are nothing but a bunch of liars. Welcome to Nigerian LLC.
Began.
Whether they remove the subsidy or not, we will still be in problem. If they remove subsidy, they will share the money. They have already shared it before collecting it. They say over 400 billion will go to Jonathan's government. Over 400 billion will go to state government. Over 200 billion will go to local government. They have already spent the money before they earn it. They are just fooling color day to come and supervise an empty collection.
No force on earth can stop this revolution. The fact that I am here today with my children, with all these wonderful Nigerians, send the message to Abuja and wherever they are.
See, all the group of people that was there, put them there together. They put themselves together against Jonathan, talking about subsidy. First subsidy remover. They call it a scam, different kind of names. Jonathan tried to take out the subsidy. He was not succeed. The Buhari administrative promised that they're going to take out the subsidy right the way they come to power. Guess what? For the good 8 straight years, they can't do it. You know why? Because it's nothing but a scam. And the politicians are nothing but a big liar. Let's keep listening.
That the struggles for which we have been planning and working all these years have now taken off.
Governor of the Central Bank, Sanusi, came to Lagos and said, if you don't remove fuel subsidy, Nigeria will collapse. This country is not going to collapse. Those who are going to collapse are those who are cheating the Nigerian people. When my father was fighting, I was 13 years old. I am 50 in 6 months. My son is 16. We still have no electricity. We still have no health care. People are poor. People are dying because of 10,000 naira in this country. And people are stealing the greatest Nigerian.
For several hours, the speeches went on.
You see, when these people talking, it's easy for the people of Nigeria to believe them, to trust them. Like I always say, they are all group of shareholder in Nigerian LLC. Everything they do is a script. All the abracadabra, they come to the street, they protest, it's all strict. It's all abracadabra they are doing. They know what they are doing. They are all politicians. When you see the man of God among them, trust me, he's part of the shareholders. When you see some of them that you think they are not man of God, but they have integrity, they are nothing but the same thing. They are the same group of people. They know how to deceive the citizen. The people of the Nigerian LLC are called workers. They know how to manipulate them. They will lie. They will say anything just to justify what they are doing. The new administrative just come out, say the subsidy is over, which is good. They already told us that they're going to take out the subsidy. So I don't know why people are crying now, because they already said it. The new president already said it during the campaign, like he's going to take out the subsidy. Not only him promised that, even all the major political party presidential aspirants said the same thing. Peter Obi said the same thing. Atiku said the same thing. Kwankwaso said the same thing. Even Showore said the same thing. So I don't know why people just suddenly surprised that the hardship comes, because they already promised what they're gonna do. And he come to power, he said it right away, like it's over. Even though the question is, where is the money that they take away from the subsidy is going to? Did anybody knows? No. It's going to their pocket. Nobody's going to know where that money goes. They will say, we take out the subsidy, fine. But where the money goes, you will never see it. Like we don't know where every other money goes. Nigeria never asks that question. Like, okay, now that you take out the subsidy, how can we monitor that money? How can we know where that money is supposed to go to? Nobody asks that question. Those that's going to share the money, now they are doing pressure because they know it's time for them to cash out. People don't want to hear the truth, but the truth is truth. These politicians, they don't care about you. They don't care about me. They only care about their pocket. Either you like it or not. That's the way it works in Nigerian LLC. You can only benefit once you join them and you become the shareholder. Because of this, let's watch.
Well, they have removed it. That's what they've done. But I can assure you, it will go immediately. Subsidy, I've said it before, is organized crime. And I cannot allow it to stay a day longer. What they're telling you is not what it is. Half of the subsidy that is being, what is being mentioned is not subsidy. First is that we consume the quantity that is not supposed to be consumed here. We are the same population with Pakistan.
Just to let
they
you
consume
know,
below 50% of what we consume. So
for being safe, mention about taking out the subsidy. So it means it's not the only Tinubu promise. Obi said the same thing, Atiku said the same thing, Showore said the same thing. We all know that the subsidy is a scam. But one thing we don't know is, whenever they say they pay subsidy, who are they paying to? Did anybody ever monitor who they pay to? No. They will tell you it's the petroleum marketers or something. It's just a lie. Paying to their own friends, getting a big paycheck. Now that they say they take it out, they want to divert the money to something else. How do we believe them? How do you know? How can we monitor the money? No way. Just like they tell you they want to borrow so billions of dollars because they want to share to the 50 million poor people in Nigeria. How did they come out with that 50 million poor people? Where are the list? Where is the name list of those people? There's no people anywhere. They just want to share the money among each other.
That's the first half. I will remove it and give those people who are drinking it water, because that's what they're supposed to drink, so we can save the money. 2, we will deal with the other remaining issue. We need the money today with our debts. We need the money to be able to invest in a critical social development issues. Look at this year's budget. This year's budget, education, which is the highest since this government came, is about 2.
That's good. That's a good point. What we can use the money for. Every single point that he made is a good point. Don't get me wrong. But are they using those money for those things? Those ones they borrow, did they use it for what they promised? No. It's been shared. They will come out with this little project, abracadabra project, and the Nigerian people believe them. We have borrowed trillions of naira now. And you can't say anything for that. But they will come out with some little projects and everybody believe them. A project that's just only city, not even local government, just a city is doing in a Western country. When you go to some place like American or Europe, a project that the federal government doing in Nigeria is the project that the city, local government doing. And nobody even celebrates them when they do it because everybody believes, well, that's my tax. It's my money. So why do I have to thank them for building this bridge or road or railroad for me? I pay tax. I pay this money for them. That's what they're supposed to use my money for. But in Nigeria, when they tie the road of just 1 kilometer, they will call the whole city. Say they want to commission it. A state governor will bridge the flyover. Just single straight flyover, less than 1 mile. They will commission it. When you go to the Western country and they will do the flyover, the big intersect flyover, and nobody commissioned it because nobody cared. Even before the flyover is over, they already start using it. Who got time to come and commission the flyover? But in Nigeria, the case is different. But what do I know? Welcome to Nigerian LLC. Let's keep listening.
Trillion. Health, which is the highest since this government came, is about 1.5 trillion. Then infrastructure, which is road and everything, is about 1 trillion. So these 3 critical development areas is receiving 4.5 trillion. Subsidies 3.6 trillion.
Six.
No, half year.
Oh, like okay.
Half year 3.6. So every full year is about 7 trillion. Which country will invest more in subsidy than education and health and even roads? It doesn't make sense. This is the annual budget of education is 2 trillion. Annual budget of health is 1.5. Road infrastructure 1, and subsidy half year is 3.6. It will go immediately.
they are going to remove subsidy. The truth is that subsidy has been removed. Pause to think of it. Because we see subsidy only as price. Okay? But the truth is that subsidy is policy driven by law and financing. The 2023 budget has no subsidy component beyond June. So as a matter of policy, this outgoing government has decided we can't fund the subsidy anymore. We are taking it to the end of our administration. As a matter of law, people have passed a law to end subsidy in June. That's my own perspective. That's my own perspective. Because it was made by the National Assembly, both chambers. Before then, the Nigerian people had passed the Petroleum Industry Act to say this thing must end. In my view, there's no subsidy to remove. It's been removed. A sunset date has been set for it by law.
All right. They said the date for the subsidy to be removed. Where is the money going to? Nobody knows. They will tell you different things. They will lie. And people will believe them. See? Because they have understand that the Nigerian people don't know their rights. They understand that Nigerian people are just nothing but a worker inside the Nigerian LLC that don't know their right, or they can't speak, or they can't do anything. So whatever they tell them is what they have to listen to. Everybody is crying about the subsidy now. They know it's going to cause the hardship. But they don't care because it don't affect them. They want to take out the subsidy. They're supposed to take it out step by step so that the citizen don't know until they take it out completely. But no, they don't do that. They just say subsidy is over so that the people will say the new government coming, they have started working. Because the new government don't care how the citizen feel. The citizen can feel anyhow they like. The new government don't care. Because their home people have told them, let's just take out the subsidy. They will shout, they will cry. After 1 week or 2 weeks, everybody will be adapt with whatever the price of the fuel. I was trying to show you some interstate bridge that just to tell you when a country that thinks it's working, when they do projects, they don't commission no project the same way we do in Nigeria, because our governors have knows that they have to do something to show people that they are working. That is how they can steal money. They will say they are doing projects. They will say they are commissioning projects. Guess what? Those are the things they use to steal money. Okay. Let me show you something very interesting. You see, all this picture you're looking at, they are all highway bridge that was constructed by the states in Texas. These are just one city side, like a Dallas Fort Worth area, not the whole state. All these bridges are miles of bridge. They are not just 1/2 mile of bridge. They are miles long bridge, and they are interject bridge. This kind of bridge might take them 4 or 5 years to build. But guess what? No governor will come and commission it after the bridge is complete and it's open. Nobody have time for that. Because the citizens don't have time for that. Because there's no any ceremony. You complete the bridge, they start using it right away. Nobody have time of, okay, we have to commission it, we have to bring the president to come look at it, we have to bring some different governors, some people to come commission the bridge. All those kind of infrastructure, you don't commission them in a country where things is working. It's just a part of projects. Even when you are a governor, you can't even complete those projects sometimes. You just pay your part, and if you don't complete it, you move on, another government will come in because the project is already being paid for completely. These are all just a city, not the state project. These are all around the city, like a Dallas Fort Worth area, not the whole state. And this is how it happened all around the country, in all 50 states. And each state has many cities. I mean, like many cities that has this kind of bridge, road construction like this, and nobody commissioned them. But they have knows in Nigeria, and they know the citizens don't know their rights. Every little things they do, when they make a borehole, they want to commission it. When they build just one classroom, they want to commission it. When they build just one hospital that they can't even use for themselves or their own family, they want to commission it. Every little thing is all about commission, just to steal money. The money they even use to do the commission alone is enough to build another project. Because they have understand the Nigerian people that every little thing you do for them, that's okay. You don't have to worry too much. They have a short brain. When you do little stuff for them, that's it. That is why you will see a governor, John Way, and trying to commission the school. The school is supposed to build by the local government, by the city. But the governor doing everything so that they can steal money. It's the governor that will build the school. It's the governor that will say he build the health care in local government so that they can steal money. The project that's supposed to go to the local government by local government, the city by city, it's only the governor want to do everything so that they can steal money. That is what they do. In Nigerian LLC, a lot of us are focusing on federal. Many things happen in the state level that we're supposed to be concerned than the federal. Every little thing in our day-to-day life happening from the state, in the local level, not even from the federal level, in the local level. The tax you pay when you go to the market, majority of them you pay to the local level. Look at government tax. All the little tax you pay, majority of them, 80% of them, go to the local level. Look at government and the state. We're supposed to put the attention in that than the federal. Everything that affects our life happen in the local level. But they understand, they knows that we don't know much. So because of that,
They have removed
they can do
it. That's what
anything
they've
they want
done.
to do.
But I can assure you,
They knows
it will
nobody
go
will care.
immediately. Subs-
Who's going to care? When they knows when they do bad things, Nigeria we just shout, and we forget about it. Because majority of the people, the 80% of the people that's supposed to talk or that's supposed to talk to the people in power, they are beneficiary. They are part of the system. The faith system, they are part of it. Starting from the religion leader to the kings, chiefs, community leader, they are part of the system. A failed system, they are part of it. And you will never hear them talking because they are beneficiary of this failed system. People will say, oh, our king don't talk. How do you expect your king to talk when your king is getting paycheck from the government? It means they are part of the failed system. The pastor don't talk, the imam don't talk. How do you expect them to talk when they are getting their paycheck from the politician? Every time they want to do a little occasion, they invite the politician. And you expect them to talk. It's not going to happen. That's why I say Nigeria is nothing but a company owned by a group of people. And all these people are the shareholder of the Nigerian LLC. The only way you can benefit is to buy the share too. You have to be the shareholder. The same way the religion leader become a shareholder, the community leader, they become a shareholder. The same thing our chiefs, kings, they become a shareholders. Every one of them have their own share. They are shareholders. They don't work in Nigerian LLC. They are just part of the shareholder. They buy share. It's just the difference that people have the more share than each other, but they are part of the system. They are part of the board of trustees. Every other people in the LLC are people like a workers. All they do is work. After 30 years, 40 years, you go on without pension. No pension, nothing. But these people will come to the office in just 4 years or 8 years. This shareholder, but they go with the millions of naira. So we're talking about the subsidy now. But like I say, it's only God can save us. At this time, they have understand Nigerian. They have a blueprint, orchestrate everything to the extent that before even the Nigerian citizens think, they know what they're going to do. So they already have another plan B for you. Before I join to what happened in the Labour Party petition in the courts today, I just want to refresh people's brain. Like I said, I don't believe in what is going to come out of the courts because they are all sleeping together. From Executhief to Legislative to Judiciathief, they are in bed together. But there's nothing wrong for anybody that want to pursue their mandate in court to try their best, to put their efforts. At least they will expose this Judiciathief to let people see what is going on. But in my opinion, I don't believe that anything positive is going to come out for the OB people over there. I might be wrong, I might be right. But in my opinion, which I have right to, I don't believe in it. I don't believe anything good is going to come out from it. The only time that something might be come out is before the swearing in. Because that's when all the aspirants don't have any power. No state arsenal in their hand. So it means the Judiciathief can make any decision, declare anybody and final. But once you swear in somebody into the office, he or she has all the state arsenals in his hand that he can use. I believe my opinion. So there's nothing wrong with what the OB did in the court today. It's their right. They have to pursue it, But let's listen to the drama that happened today. I give the credit to the people that put this video together. The guy has a YouTube page. He always analyzes this thing very well. I like the way he always analyzes it. He did a lot of job. I give a kudos to him. If anybody want to watch most of his program, he is on Facebook. He's on YouTube. You can follow him. You can like his page on YouTube and listen to how he always analyze everything. I like him. That's why I always come to play his video, and I give the credit to him. Everything I use on this program, from video to music, I don't have a copyright to them. I don't hold them. It's just this open source on the internet, which everybody can get. Because of that, let's watch.
Let's see the full transcript of the hearing at the ongoing Presidential Election Petition Tribunal sitting at the Appeal Court Complex, Abuja. P2B and the Labour Party tendered evidence in court today. As you can see, all the boxes containing certified true copies of INEC result sheets. As usual, P2B represented himself and the Labour Party. Chris Magida represented the APC. Just like yesterday, Carlo Esayen represented the Labour Party legal team. And while he was introducing other members of his team, he got to someone named Vincent Otokbopo. The name piqued interest of Justice Samani, who demanded to know what the name means in English. And Carlo Esayen responded that it means the bone crusher. Next is Kemi Esayen, leading INEC legal team today. And just like yesterday, Tinubu and Shetima were represented by Wole Olanipekun Esayen. Fabemi Esayen stood in for the APC. Now the court is in session proper. The Honorable Justice Samani started. Okay, let's go ahead. Carlo Esayen replied, My lord, we are ready over here. I would like Emeka Okpoko Esayen to go ahead. Emeka Esayen, thank you for the indulgence, my lord. Kemi Esayen of INEC seems to be saying something. My lord, before we go on, the petitioners just served us these papers this morning. They just gave us these documents this morning, and we were here yesterday and we didn't do anything. Emeka Esayen replies, we only gave you a convenience. We are not enforced to give you. The presiding judge, why do we have to go over all this again? Honorable Justice Bolaji wants to know what is happening. Is the document stamped Leonard Silk? Which documents are you referring to? Kemi responds, it is not stamped. This is it here. Honorable Justice Bello chips in too. Then it is not a filed document. There is no problem. This is a response to Kemi of INEC, to which Labour Party responded, My lord, we already filed a schedule and served all respondents. This one is just a guide which was not filed. That is it. I just gave them documents to help them. Kemi seems not satisfied and said, but he cannot just give me this morning. Justice Bolaji now responded, we are not concerned with that. It is not necessary. It's just a document to help you follow up. Emeka Esayen, now feeling that the INEC Council should have appreciated his service instead of complaining, now said, oh yeah, give me back the documents. Pass it back to me, please. Now, Honorable Justice Samani intervened by asking if INEC has the documents served, which the response was yes. Please, let's move on, he continued. Emeka Esayen, thank you, my lord. What happened here was that the INEC legal team was complaining about nothing, a document that wasn't even filed in court. Anyway, let's continue. Emeka Esayen said, my lord, we are starting with Benue State today. I am tendering from EC8A sheets from the 23 local government areas of Benue State. The presiding judge asked him, how many states are you looking at? Emeka Esayen, 18 states, my lord. The presiding judge asked him again, why not submit from EC8A and from EC8B together? Emeka Esayen, that is what we are doing. But the judge doesn't agree with him. No, you are doing it one after the other. That's tiring. Emeka Esayen, we are starting with Benue, my lord. Let's take it one after the other. At this point, the court went on a 10-minute break to allow the Labour Party legal team to sort out the result sheets by local government so that it will be easy for the court to handle, as the presiding judge recommended. Coming back from the short break, Justice Samani asked Emeka Esayen, what is your application, Leonard Silk? Emeka responded, my application is that I should be permitted based on what we filed, so that we do not have a cumbersome file. The judge probes him further. So do you want to tender? Emeka SAN responded, we ask for permission of your lordships to start with Rivers. We want to tender from the bar, the electoral documents, and we will see number of EC8As, words, remarks, and exhibit space for your lordships to mark. The judge is still not convinced and asked him, we will spend the whole 3 weeks tendering documents at this rate because you are doing them local government by local government of 18 states? Emeka SAN replied, my lords, permit me to tender them state by state then, instead of by local governments. The judge asked, how many local governments in Rivers State do you wish to tender documents from? He replied, we are now tendering from Rivers State. We have 21 local government areas, my lord. And he went on to call all the 21 local government areas in Rivers State. While Emeka SAN was tendering the result sheets, Honorable Justice Ugo chipped in, I don't envy you at all. I think you underrated the kind of job you have. Carrying documents like you're going to Okoko Market. Your documents are scattered. They are too scattered. Honorable Justice Bolaji chipped in too. You need to sit down and arrange your documents. Each Form EC8A should be arranged per local government, not one after the other. Honorable Justice Adam also took notice and said, you mentioned only 16 and you said there are 21. Emeka SAN replied, I am trying to locate it in this document. Seeing what was going on, Carlo SAN said, let's work with 16 until we sort this out and put them together. The presiding judge accepted, so 16 local government areas in Rivers State. Carlo SAN concurred, yes, 16. The INEC Council chipped in, my lord, we hereby object to all the documents and Form EC8As being presented by the petitioners this morning. The same way they objected to the PDP evidence yesterday. They are doing the same thing to Labour Party today. Anyway, Tinubu's council also objected. My lord, we are objecting to all these documents and we will state it to the fullest of this court. Council to APC joined them in the objection. We have gone through the documents and we are objecting to them. We would hereby state our reasons at the time of address. Thank you, my lord. After tendering the documents, the court registrar noticed that Opobo local government area was missing and wanted a confirmation from the Labour Party legal team, to which he responded, yes, we can confirm that, my lords, 15 LGAs. The court affirmed that the Form EC8As from the 15 local government areas are hereby admitted and marked Exhibit 1 to 15. Labour Party's counsel now asked, may we be permitted to move to Benue State, my lords? Yes, they responded. Next is Benue State, and immediately Emeka SAN finished tendering the result sheets from 23 local government areas. He said, these are all the documents, my lord. INEC's legal counsel quickly jumped. We oppose the presentation of these documents and challenge it. We will file out our written address stating our reasons. Tinubu's counsel did the same, followed by APC. The court responded, they are hereby admitted and marked Exhibit PC1 to PC23. Emeka SAN responded, thank you, my lords. May I then proceed to Cross River State with 18 local government areas? While he was calling out the 18 local government areas, the court asked any objections, to which in their usual manner, INEC opposed it, APC and Tinubu also did the same, saying that they will advance their reasons in their final written addresses. Next was Niger State. Emeka SAN requested, let's quickly call Niger too, my lord. We have 21 local government areas we need to tender. The presiding judge responded, any objections? In their usual manner, the trio of APC, INEC, and Tinubu's legal counsels all opposed the submissions, but the judge told him to go ahead anyway. After which the court confirmed the reception, saying from EC8As of 23 local government areas in Niger State are hereby admitted and marked as Exhibit PE1 to PE23. The fifth state the Labour Party's legal team tendered was Osun State, after which the respondents objected in their usual manner and the court affirmed taking them in evidence. After that, they did Ekiti State. Ekiti has 16 states. They submitted results in all the 16. After presentation of Ekiti State, Carlo SAN asked the court, Now, can we move on with other issues? We have exhausted all the documents we brought in today. We measured with the time to be used. Justice Samani quickly replied, "No, we can't." He continued, "We have other cases for today, so I suggest we adjourn until tomorrow." Any opposition to adjournment? All parties answered no. The court then adjourned hearing of P2B and the Labour Party's petition till tomorrow, 2nd June 2023. As you can see, today was a day of presentation of evidence in court for the Labour Party. Going forward, it is very important for the Labour Party legal team to arrange the documents in a way that it will be easy for the court to handle. As you can see, many judges complained about it today. In court trials like this, where the court will handle many documents, it's too much work for the workers and it can be frustrating. The judges are already expressing that, and no lawyer would want to be responsible for their frustration. Anyway, INEC, APC, and Tinubu's legal counsels all objected to evidence presented in court, despite agreeing during the pre-hearing that all such documents that are certified through copies wouldn't be contested. Also, despite the fact that these certified true copies are from INEC themselves, wonders shall never end. We will be back tomorrow with updates and the full transcript of the court proceedings. Thanks for watching.
All right. I know it's a big drama in court. Everybody wants to know, like, what's going on? What's going on? This tribunal is going to be a big drama. It's going to be fun. They still have a long way to go, even though they don't televise it because of this kind of drama that might be happening in court. That's why the judges don't want to televise every procedure. Now I understand. Even though we will not be able to see it live, but we will be able to read the transcript. Every single thing they said inside the court, there's a transcript for that. Every step by step, the statement each of them make. So it means we will be able to read the transcripts. So we will be able to understand. Even at the end of everything, we might even use that transcript to make a script, so that we do it like somebody's APC lawyer and the LP lawyer. We will be reading that transcript and then we'll be doing it front and back, like the way it happened in the courts. So for that meantime, we're not going to take long today. I want to say thank you to the War Descendant people. They have their own anniversary convention in Dallas, Texas this year. Last year was happening in Atlanta, Georgia. So this year is going to happen in the Dallas, Texas. So it's happening in the Grand Prairie area. So the area of the Dallas. So that's where it's going to happen. And let's quickly hear the advert and then we'll come back before we go.
ẹ̀yin ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìwó, Olúpọ̀nà, Ilé Ògbóǹta, Ọ̀gbàgbà àti agbègbè rẹ̀, ẹ̀yin dà ọmọ Odò Ọba àti agbègbè rẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà, ẹ súnmọ́ bí ọmọ ìlú Odídẹrẹ́ àti àyíká rẹ̀ ní Canada airport ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ìwó Land Descendant Association Incorporation ló ń pè yín síbi àpérò àpèjẹ ìfarakínra tún ìríra ẹni yọ̀ tá a pè ní Dallas Texas Convention 2023 ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì irú ẹ̀, second annual convention lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà àti Canada lọ́jọ́ kọkàndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù Agẹmọ ọdún 2023 29 July 2023 ní Victoria Grace Event Center 2405 North Highway 360 Suite 2508 Grand Prairie, Texas 75050. Ẹ̀túyáyá kájọ péjú síbi àpérò ọdún yìí. Díẹ̀ nínú ètò tá a pèyàmọ́ ni ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ìpàdé ọmọ ìlú, ọ̀rọ̀ wúrí, ìfarakínra, ìjó, orin, wẹ̀jẹwẹ̀mú, ọ̀wẹ́kẹ̀ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Nínú àwọn èèkàn ọjọ́ náà ni Elder Abi Káyọ̀dé Rahman, President Ìwó Land Descendant Association high chief Sharafadin Babalola vice president àtàwọn ẹni àyẹ́sí pàtàkì míì láti fi ìwé pè Mistura Ọmọbọ́láńlé Asúnramú gbajúgbajà òṣèré tíátà lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà àti kọ́mẹ́dọ̀tún Akínpẹ̀lú bàbá Yorùbá ni yóò fẹ́ wá èdè àti ẹ̀fẹ̀ darí ètò fún àlàyé kíkún kẹ́kẹ́ ẹ kàn sí +1 469 992 0020 tàbí +1 817 630 1695 olùkéde Dallas Texas Convention 2023 Committee.
Whether they remove the subsidy or not, we will still be in problem. If they remove subsidy, they will share the money. They have already shared it before collecting it. They say over 400 billion will go to Jonathan's government. Over 400 billion will go to state government. Over 200 billion will go to local government. They have already spent the money before they earn it. They are just fooling.
All right. We're taking this time to be saying thank you to every one of you that is watching us. Like I said, we're going to always come back. We're going to come back tomorrow again. We're going to talk about whatever we find on the internet. We're going to deliberate about it. It's our own country. Let's just all share our own opinion. Everything we're doing on this program is just to share the opinion. This program is based on the opinion program. That doesn't make it a fact. At the same time, we have right to our own opinion. So if you like to join us to share your own opinion, all you just have to do is send me a message. And whenever we come live on come online live, we're going to send you the link so you can join the program live. You can share your own opinion too. You can join live and people watch you live. You share your own opinion. If you want to call on phone, you can call us to the WhatsApp during the live program. You share your opinion, or you can even text me anytime on the WhatsApp. Maybe you have an information you want to drop, or you don't want to, show your face, or you don't want anybody to know it's you. You can send me that information to the WhatsApp. I'm going to look into it. If something they need to talk about, I put it online, live over there. We talk about it. You don't need to mention your name. You don't need to say anything just to protect yourself. That's fine. But for this program, we share our own opinion. We have right to it. That doesn't make it a fact. It's only the court of law can make things a fact. But at the same time, our opinion cannot be right, cannot be wrong. It can only be our own opinion. Like I said, I'm still your man, Mr.
Politicians promise anything, make you not believe them.
Never wrong.
Politicians promise you, make you not believe them. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe them.
I thank you all for today.
Politicians promise you,
We're going to come
make
back
you not believe them.
tomorrow.
Inside their mouth, truth to know day. Inside their eyes, corruption day. Inside their heart, wickedness day. Once they get into power, now when the time will change, now invade their brains, then we type one man will change. In the name of change, why? Change. They combine those with change. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. Then say make you vote for them, make you look well. Then say make you vote for them, make you shine your eyes. Then promise us water, up to today. We not take get water. They promise us light, up to today. We not they see the light. They promise us road, up to today. Jaga road we dey see. So promise them they make. When election done they come to deceive the people. They promise this and that.
For the meantime,
Then them lie on them, they lie.
thank you to every one of you. Thanks for being here with me.
Them they lie for federal. Them they lie for state level. Them they lie for Africa. Because they get police when they guide them. support them.